Okay.
Okay, so this is my presentation for my funky idea. Next slide, please. Basically, it's like a time loop for like a going back in time thing. I don't know why I chose it, to be honest. So basically, yeah, the main character is like dealing with grief because the best friend got like murdered, and they discover like an old clock or something in the grandparents' house. I didn't know how to do the time travel bit, so I kind of just made it up. They turn back the hands on the clock, and somehow that changes the time. I don't know. And they sit back down because they don't think anything's happened, and then they realise the date on the phone has changed, and then they get like messages and calls from their friend, and they're like, oh my god, I've come back in time, what the hell? And they realise it's like 10 minutes before the incident was supposed to happen, so they have to go back and like try and save the best friend and stuff. So they do it, but they end up dying instead, and then it kind of like repeats itself. Not fully though, I'm not going to do it again. I can't be bothered doing that. Yeah, and then why I chose this, I wanted to see how I could execute the idea of time travels or loops without like copying anything else. Yeah, next slide please. Oh, this is my mood board. So I chose like the orange colours on this side because I wanted it to look like street lights, because I'm going to film most of it at night. So these are all like orange street lights and stuff, because all those street lights on my streets are still orange. I know they're not really orange anywhere else, but I don't know. And then there's like blue tone stuff, because I kind of like that time of night, like when the sun's just gone down and it goes blue. I don't know, I think that fits the mood. So yeah, those are my mood boards, and then, yeah, next slide please. Locations. So I don't know which part of it I want to be in the woods, but I want some of it to be in the woods because I feel like it's just a good place to film. So I'm going to do that in the woods, like next to my house, because it's easy to access. I can go there like whichever time I want. But I'm going to film that at night time, which is probably going to be like terrifying, going around the woods by myself. I don't really know how I'm going to sort that out, but and then there's obviously my house, and then streets around my area. Yeah, all at night time pretty much. Next slide please. Oh, this is my research. So this is like movies that deal with like time loops. So Before I Fall, it's got a similar concept to the idea that I want to do. It's got a very nice aesthetic overall, like the lighting and everything, the colours, I just like it. Basically that's essentially some girl like dies in a car accident and she's got to relive the day over and over again until she changes something about the situation. I thought that was kind of cool, kind of inspired it. And Happy Death Day, I only really put that on there because it's literally a time loop, so I don't know. That's the only other movie I've watched with a time loop. But I like, I've never actually watched Euphoria. I've only seen like clips of it, but I like the colouring that they use because that's kind of like bluey, purpley. It's really like pie looking. So I kind of like that colouring, yeah. Next slide please. My target audience. I did 15 to 18, and that was basically because someone gets murdered, and I feel like little kids aren't going to like murder. I don't think they usually watch that kind of stuff. So I did 15 to 18 because I feel like when somebody dies in a film, that's usually what the rating is. Like, it's not going to be an 18 though, is it? It'll just be 15. It'll be inappropriate for younger audiences. And then people who are entertained by science fiction. I didn't know what genre time loops would be, so I kind of just searched it up and it came with science fiction, so I was like, okay. People who like science fiction will like this. And I did it because it's entertaining, not because it has like a deeper meaning. I would have liked to do something that has like a deep meaning behind it, but I just couldn't think of anything. I'm not smart enough to do that. So I just did the purpose of it being just for entertainment. Next slide please. So these are some problems that I'm going to encounter. I'm going to put my friends, well mostly my friends, in it because they're just the people that I can get to. So if they for some reason don't show up on the day that I need to record, I can always just reschedule it, do it on a different day, so I don't have to like wait for them or anything. Technical issues such as lighting or colouring not looking how I want it to, because I kind of want it in a very specific way, like specific tones of like blue and yellow and whatever. Just like adjust the ISO or whatever, you know, like exposure and stuff. I feel like that'd help. And then I can always edit it in post-production anyway, how the colouring looks and everything. So yeah, next slide please. Any questions?
Have you drawn any inspiration for this idea from anywhere?
What do you mean?
So, sort of like, did you watch, like, have you watched anything like you thought, oh, I'd like to do something like that?
Yeah, the Firefall.
Which one I thought,
I
right.
put it on the research.
No, I did. Yeah, no, I saw
Yeah.
it. I just want to ask you a few more questions about it. So, what is it about that film that has led you to kind of create this? How are you going to kind of, obviously not copy it, but move the actual idea of time loops on?
I kind of got the initial idea from, like, the whole time loop thing, from stopping someone dying. I got that idea from the movie. It's a bit different because it's saving someone else from dying rather than, like, saving yourself. And at the end of the movie, she does end up just, like, dying fully anyway to save somebody else. So it's technically like the same thing. I got it from there.
And you've listed Happy Death Day as well, so you're going to have some kind of paradoxical element in there.
Yeah, I guess so. Because obviously she keeps dying over and over again. I don't know how to get out of the loop. And I thought that was kind of similar.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what are you hoping to kind of achieve with this? What are you kind of, you know, what do you want your audiences to feel while watching this?
I just want it to be like, I want it to look cool and be like entertaining. I think I like aesthetics of things, how it looks, and that's like the design of it. I think that's like a big part about it. So, yeah.
Any questions? No. Thank you very much.